Today we're going to be talking about voiceovers and how to improve the quality of them. Well, there's no real cure to improving quality of voices as far as equalizers and compression goes. It all pretty much, for the most part, depends on the microphone. Now, the microphone I'm using right now cost me $200 at the time. It's an AT2020 cardio condenser microphone from Audio Technica. The price dropped down to $150, and I believe it's at $100 right now. And it's a very good microphone for the price. So if you have the money and you're serious about voiceovers, production, radio, I would consider, getting this. Save up some money for it. Ask some friends if take up donations, whatever you need to do. If you're serious about this, get a good microphone. Now, to be completely honest with you, if you're using a $20 headset, the voice quality it's not going to be up to par as far as voiceovers go. It's still good for Skype, gaming, but as far as voiceovers go, it's not crisp and clear enough to actually use it in any production work or commercials or anything like that. So they just invest some money into a good microphone, and we'll get started. Now, I'm not saying if you're using a $20 microphone that you can't get better quality out of it. Program I'm using right now is Adobe Audition version 3.0. It's about a $300 program, but it's very, very good. And who says nothing in life is free? You can get this program for free, fully cracked. Downloaded by a torrent. I'm not at all against illegal downloading. I love illegal downloading, pirated copies of games. Oh, I love it. But that's a different story. So let's get started. Now, first and foremost, you're going to need to record your voice, lay it down, as some would say. So, a lot of people might be using Audacity. This may be extremely, very, very different from Audacity, but it has the same concept, so it should all work the same. I might actually, get a copy of Audacity and make a little tutorial for that. Oh, Norton, go away. I hate Norton. It came with this computer I got, and I just never uninstalled it. Alright, so I'm going to lay the voiceover down right now. Let's just make it simple. Your favorite radio. I'll just say, 97.1 WRTM. I made one of these actually a couple weeks ago. Actually, no, about a week ago, and it came out very, very good. So I'm going to see if I can do the same thing and show you, the before, before I start adding in compression and all that to let you hear what it sounds like. And then I'll give you a step-by-step guide on what you can do to improve the quality of it, to make it sound more powerful, a lot better, crisp, clear. And like I said, if you're using a $20 microphone, don't expect too much quality improvement, but it should significant. You know what I'm trying to say. I have trouble with words, big words actually. But so let's lay it down. So was it your favorite radio, 97.1 WRTM? Okay, so we're just gonna record right now, and let's get to it. Your favorite radio, and that's peaking way too high. Listen to it. Your favorite radio. You hear that distorted? I'm going to have to lower this down to about right there. Your favorite radio, 97.1 WRTM. Your favorite radio, 97.1 WRTM. Alright. I don't know what's wrong with this. I've been having problems with the microphone all day. Let's hear what it sounds like. Your favorite radio, 97.1 WRTM. Okay. Your favorite radio, 97.1 WRTM. Alright. Now, you heard the before. Your favorite radio. Alright. It's not as, it's not as loud. It's not as clear. And, if you lay this over top of a music bed, background music, you're going to have to most people would, go to Amplify and boost it up, but that's going to cause this to peak into red, which is going to cause distortion. So what I like to do is use something called compression under Amplitude and Compression. Alright, so I'm going to be using dynamic processing. It's an effect under Amplitude and Compression and Adobe Audition 3.0. There's an effect preset right here for voiceover. There's other stuff as well, a lot, Compander, de-esser right here. What de-esser is it removes the S's, which I love. So we'll just do, for example, we'll do medium. It removes all the S's. Your favorite radio, 97.1 WRTM. And before, I just undo that. Your favorite radio, 97.1 WRTM. You hear all that tss, tss, tss. Now we'll try and do it for hard. Your favorite radio, 97.1 WRTM. You can hear the S's a little bit, but it's a lot more softer. It's not all, 97. It's more like 97. It's just, drops down the frequency of the S's, and it doesn't completely remove them because, well, that's the point of a pop filter. So that's one thing you can try right there under compression, dynamics processing. Now, there's a lot of things here that, you probably won't need. For example, rock vocal, if you're, making like, a rock voiceover. Your favorite radio. Obviously, you're going to have to do a couple more things for that, including hard limiting, which we will get into in just a second. And, well, let's get to the main point of this, which is the voiceover effect. This is my absolute favorite because it's perfect. It brings up, it makes your voice more powerful. It makes your voice be heard, and you'll check it out right now. So we're going to click OK on that. Now that's very low, but we're going to use hard limiting right now. What hard limiting is, it basically sets your audio levels. It doesn't peak into the red, but it makes the audio levels. Oh, what am I trying to say? I know the word. You'll see. It just evens them out, so one's not high and the other one's low. It just makes it so it makes it all even, so it's a nice smooth waveform. So now listen to it. Your favorite radio, 97.1 WRTM. Alright, and there's one other thing you can try if you're really desperate, it's click pop eliminator. It moves all the clicks, hisses, and the pops, yeah, all the S's and the T's. So I wouldn't advise using constant hiss and crackle. It not only takes about 5 to 10 minutes depending on the length of your voiceover, but it also puts it into a kind of monotone. It's very mono, and it kind of defeats the purpose of the voiceover preset that you used in the dynamic processing. So we're going to use hiss and lots of clicks, which should even it out a little bit, especially right there. So we'll try it out right now. Your favorite radio, 97.1 WRTM. And we can also do one more thing. Sometimes I like to use the broadcast feature, but it needs some tweaking because it just, look at that. Your favorite radio, 97.1 WRTM. So we're going to Control Z and Control Z so I can remove the constant hiss and pops. And we're going to edit this a little bit just so it's not as loud. Your favorite radio. And that was way too low. Alright. Your favorite radio, 97.1 WRTM. Now you hear that? Let me undo everything I just did. And you're going to hear it from the start. Your favorite radio, 97.1 WRTM. Actually, no, that was the first one. We got to listen to the second one. Your favorite radio, 97.1 WRTM. And now what I normally do is I just throw on the voiceover effect and hard limiting, and I'll leave it at that. Your favorite radio, 97.1 WRTM. But I went through all the steps in case you have a very bad quality microphone. This might actually help it a little bit. So that's basically it. You can tweak around with everything. You know, there's dynamic delay, which adds on a nice little effect, which can sometimes... A lot of people tell me, oh, if you have a bad microphone, you have a bad microphone. But I like this because if you have a bad microphone, it kind of hides or cloaks that bad microphone. It makes it a terrible sound. Actually, it makes it bad quality plus an effect. So it kind of distracts you from the bad quality. So check it out. Your favorite radio, 97.1 WRTM. So, I mean, there's a lot of things you can do in Adobe Audition, and I'm not an expert in it yet, but I have learned a hell of a lot after experimenting with it for just so long. You know, there's just so much you can do, and you can even get more effects from the website. So if you have any questions, just leave a comment, and I'll get back to you. Hopefully I helped you. If not, well, then I don't know, because I'm pretty sure I was nice and clear on the directions, and like I said, just experiment with the program and you'll see what you can find. I'm Smoshi. Mwah. Best of luck. Take care. Your favorite radio, 97.1 WRTM.